Yay! Uh-oh.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy
Happy
Monday.
Monday.
Well, we are going to keep all of you beautiful faces on screen. We love seeing everybody's faces. Thanks, y'all. Those of you that can join us with your faces on, that sure gives us lots of joy and gives us all the feels. We love it. So keep those pom poms going because the fabulous OG gens of this three-gen team are going to start us off with some much exciting recognition of birthdays and anniversaries. So keep those pom poms going, y'all, while we celebrate you. Go ahead, Nan.
Okay, we're ready. October birthdays. Happy to you all. We have Ann Glenn, Diane Volk, Jenna Jackson, Kelly Martika, Kim Brennan, Lillian Marion, Kelly Morgan, Jordan Herzog, Amelia Beach, Megan Amin, Beth Young, and Mackenzie Alonso. Yay! Happy birthday in October. Woohoo! All right. And anniversary. We have with 1 year celebrating today or whenever in October. Bethany Legan, Samantha Bear, Katrina Pitsley, Karina Olson, Nikki Hagner, Jennifer Breitbach, and Darcy Lang. Moving up to 2 years, we have Melissa Murray. Moving up to 3 years, we have Ann Kleinheim and Ann Glenn. And then 6 years, we have Teresa Von Bank, Paulette Miller, Harry Leach, Linda Strand, Lori Wright. Moving up to 7 years, Laura Schrader. Moving on up to 12 years, Judy Holmes. She's on my team. Okay. And moving up to 15 years. Are you ready for this? Jenny Kiesler. She almost and the always amazing Andrea Gracielny with 27 years.
She only looks 27. How is that possible?
Andrea, I will remember all of it well, and not leaving your house until you said yes. And I think that we should bring that back. I think that should be more of a thing where you just don't leave someone's house until they fill it out. Andrea, and I'm totally putting you on the spot. Can you give a, hey, this is what this business has done for me in 27 years? Like, what it's done for you in 27 years, and how have you navigated company change?
Oh, good questions. Mary Kay has done a lot for me that I probably haven't even fully realized. But Lisa promised personal growth, and I did not have a track for that, and it delivered. So, yeah, so I guess there's a term called social anxiety, and I was never labeled, but I think if I grew up, in this time or this, whatever, in the current years, I would probably be labeled as such back then.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What? My volume's off.
so anyway, I think that's probably the most important thing that it's done for me. But business wise, it has provided me the freedom and flexibility to work and navigate a lot of life situations and, take care of my mom when she needed me. I never had to worry about calling in sick to work or taking time off or, I was always available. So that you can't, there's no price for that. So yeah, that's kind of a couple things in a nutshell that come to mind right away. It's kept me in touch with good people. It's connected me with amazing people and kept me connected with a great team of women, the Mary Kay Pink family, but even my customers. Like, I love being able to meet new people, and it's just a really neat way to kind of get into their lives and just be a little blessing and sunshine for them. So, and then what was the other question?
Yeah, like how
Oh,
navigating change. Yeah, in our business.
yeah. So I think it's easier when you're younger, but I think um, you got to trust the company. You have to trust that the company has our backs. And if you don't trust, then change can be scary and uncertain. But in my years, I have come to trust this company more and more every year. And I would say that really helps me to navigate change. Product changes actually are exciting to me because, it's like I always love to see what's new and fabulous. And so in that respect, I love change. So I'm eager to hear more about the changes coming up and just kind of how to navigate that. So I think you just kind of gotta you just gotta do it. You just gotta roll with it. And it's not always easy, but there's always people to help you along the way.
Awesome.
Nailed it.
That's so good. That is one of my favorite people on this planet. And after she just got done speaking, you can see why. That was so good. Zero notice, which I hope she's still my friend after this. So I'll send you an I love you text after this. Thanks for doing that. Okay.
All good.
And that was perfect. That was perfect. You were the perfect one to speak on that. And I'm so glad that you were on tonight so that we could honor you for your 27th anniversary.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, because besides the one next to me and the one down there, Maggie, you're the next longest one. No, actually, you're longer than Maggie. Maggie would be the one after you. Yeah.
Okay.
At least on the screen. Yes. Wow. Okay. So before we, thank you, Cece. Before we move into, we got so much recognition we want to share with you guys. So tonight our rollout is going to be a lot of recognition, a lot of shout outs. We're going to be showing you the events and things that are coming for October. We're also going to do a little bit of the new e-commerce experience, which is why I'm so glad that you guys got on tonight. And thank you for that. I'll try and remember where the camera is on my mother's computer here. Okay, see if I can function. Yeah. You need a face up there. Because that's what I look at my house is your face on my screen. Okay. So before we do that, I want to make sure that I am not missing anyone that wants to share anything amazing that's been happening in their business in the last couple of weeks, particularly if you've been sharing new products. That's especially what I want to hear. But any amazing thing that's been going on in your business in the last couple of weeks? Ready, set, go. I know Andrea wants to say something and she's trying to be polite. So she's got like a million things she wants to share about these new products. So we'll let Andrea go after some of you other people. Okay. Okay. Ashley's unmuted. Go ahead, Ash.
I don't know how I got unmuted, but I guess it was a sign. So, the new products for sure. I think just sprinkling them in with your one-on-one appointments, definitely. Like taking it with you. I like to take the I don't know, it was a bag that we got at the pink bag. It's a pink bag. Whatever pink bag you have, and just put all the new products in the pink bag, and then you always have it to grab when you go anywhere. That's what I do, and that's been really helpful. So definitely sprinkle them in whenever you see someone. If they need a new color match for the fall, because we tend to get lighter, right, in the fall and winter when they need their foundation match change, just take the new products with you, and then you have them with you. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been great because you can see it in the book, but you have to see it in person in order to know how amazing they are. So yeah.
Awesome.
For that.
Thanks, Ash.
Yep.
All right, who else?
I'm gonna voluntold Christy because
Great.
she just shared some products with some people like off the cuff rather, and I would love for you to share about that briefly, Christy, because it was so great.
Okay, so hi. It was a very spontaneous, impromptu Mary Kay party. So it was two of my daughter's friends, and they're like 28, and my daughter wasn't even here. And they were at my house, and I'm like, hey, you guys, would you be interested in like just giving me some feedback on some new things that we have? And I just started with that and I brought things out and started talking about them. And of course, I said, if you will do this for me and send me some feedback, send me some pictures and things like that, I'll give you a free Fancy Nancy. And
Nice.
which goes with everything. And Dory taught me that very early on. And they were very excited. And I know both of them have been trying the products. One's been traveling out of the country, but the other one continues to send me pictures of herself. She's what she's in love with. She loves the CC cream. She's very light. She was very hesitant to start at first because she's like really loyal to certain products. But I said, just try it. Just try it. And she went home and played with it and tried it and loves it and loves it.
Awesome.
So I really appreciate it. And I appreciate that demographic too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats, Christy.
Proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, okay, now Andrea, she's chomping at the bit. Oh, Bethany, and then Andrea. Bethany on mute, and then Andrea. Okay.
Okay. Well, my kids are not screaming loud. Okay. So I know Cece had put it in Voxer that I did an unboxing video, and guess what? It kind of blew my business up. Uh, most of my clients are virtual, so I don't get to put things on faces very often. Occasionally I do get some, but it's rare. But, and here they start coming in. But I have to tell you, I believe my grand total for 1 week after posting that video was 500. And majority of it wasn't even stuff I was showing, but one order was majority of that, but the rest were like just they wanted to see the product, they wanted to see me excited about it, and they were like, yes, yep, here we go, invasion. Okay, so just share what you have in the way you can and the platform that you're given. And guess what? I also had posted certain things. I had posted stuff for my other business, making things, and I was promoting gift giving and bundling. And two people were like, well, since I have to order from you, let's save some shipping and throw some Mary Kay in there too. And I got an order for both businesses right off the bat. And it was like, okay,
Nice.
I better keep posting. So just post.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, yes.
Love it. Thank you, Bethany. Congratulations. All right, Andrea. Who's
Bethany,
a
that's
fall
brilliant.
holiday selling fiend?
Yes. Bethany, congratulations to you. That was brilliant of you, and no doubt that's going to continue. So I actually have had some legitimate Mary Kay parties in the last couple of weeks. And one was like, I think like $900, and then the other one was like just over $500. And they were both color parties. So I haven't even done skincare yet with this these ladies from my Pilates class, and they're so sweet and so wonderful, and they're all more mature than me, but they all want to wear what I wear, and because they think they're like, how can you be such age? But so anyway, the both parties I did showcase the new products, the new colors, and not so much the eyeshadow palette on the first one. I kind of kept it more just simple. But then we did an eye class, and we used the samples of like the regular line colors, but I definitely was showing because I was wearing the new, I think it's called Outer Glow,
Outer warmth.
the cooler one,
Yeah,
whatever that
outer
is.
warmth and then inner fire is the
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So
Outer glow.
Outer Glow.
Yes. It's outer
Okay.
glow.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yes. It's outer glow. Yes. The pink one. Yes.
So everybody has the gel cream cheek colors, at least one color. Most of them have the tinted lip balms, and some have gotten both of them. One lady that I met with outside of the party, just kind of like at Panera, um, she bought one of each color lip balm for herself, and then she was going to meet her um some of her family members, three of her family members for lunch following, and she bought one of each, or she bought a lip balm for each one of them.
Love
And
it.
of course, because I was smart and I had everything with me, she could take it right away. But they're getting great reception. And, the gel cream cheek colors, we've had those before. And I don't know if they're just all ready for them now, but they are selling like crazy. I just placed a huge another order because I'm like, it's only October and I want to gift these and people are
Yes,
going to be buying these for months to come. And so it's just been really great. I'm very excited about my sales and the people that I've been meeting. So
awesome. Thank you. I want to add too, just about that, well, how you're feeling about the cheek colors. I do think the market just seems to be maybe more ready this time. I don't know. But I too am selling more of them than I did before. And actually the eye palettes, both of them, both the inner glow and our
outer glow, inner fire.
outer glow and inner effect. Yes. Can we not have these names? I don't know.
No.
Pink and red. Okay. People are buying them without trying them, and they're just like, is this eyeshadow color too close to mahogany or I'm like, no. Is it too close to sweet plum? No. No, they're not like anything you have. Okay, I'll take them then. So people are loving them. People are loving them. Did you want to say one more thing, Andrea, about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one more quick thing. So Saturday, I actually worked with a wedding party and I used those palettes exclusively. And not a whole lot of the shimmer shades, a little bit, but those matte colors are everything that our line did not have. And they
Yes.
are so stinking gorgeous. So, yeah.
Got to get you some.
Yep.
Y'all were here October 6th. You heard how we're selling them. So
Oh
you
yeah.
can't
And
be
I
sad and you can't come crying.
I think soft buff cheek color is probably my favorite.
Which one?
Soft buff.
Really?
At first I was like, what is with this? But I used it on the whole bridal party.
Hmm.
It's just so good. It's so good. Soft buff. I just bought like 8 more of them.
All
And I'm
right.
wondering if
Andrea
that's
says
enough.
so. If
Andrea says so.
Andrea says so.
Jinx.
All right, you guys. This is great. This is great. Thank you so much for sharing. Anybody else before we move on? I don't want to miss anybody. Okay. All right. Cece, can you put up some graphics for us? We're going to start with our shout out for our PCP gals for our Rising Fire unit. And Cece, if you could tell us how many lookbooks you know that your team, also, if you know that answer, that would be great. You know how many?
I don't, but I know it is in the multiple hundreds. I can confidently tell you that. Yes. Yes.
Great. If you actually look on your PCP report while we're sitting here, not this minute, but when I'm talking later, you can actually find out that exact number because our goal was 1,600 for the 2 units. So yes. All right. So there's a shout out to the Rising Fire unit. There is your MAC unit. And MAC unit had 1,225 books go out for 24 people and 26% of our unit. That's a big deal because the company wants at least 25%. We had 26%. And that number is going to keep growing and growing and growing because you're going to be so glad that your people are getting catalogs. And Maggie Fortman and I felt like it snuck up on us really quick. And then I realized, Maggie, they actually send out the winter catalog on November 7th. So that's why it snuck up on us because it actually goes out already next month. So your people are going to be getting the next catalog November 7th. All right. We're going to shout out all of our A1 beauty consultants last month. If you were a 225 or more, go ahead and give us a wave. We're gonna do a wave for our 225s. There was so many. If I listed them all, we would be here till tomorrow. So shout out to our A1s, okay? And now we're going to recognize in both units, we're going to recognize our 600 or more Power Up Achievers, okay? So this is from both units, our Power Up Achievers for the month of September: Ashley Zelli, Rhonda Deaver, Bethany Scott, Whitney Schleline, Christy Jorgensen, Maggie Fortman, Donnie Manueli, Dory Anderson, and Andrea Gracielny. And there's only one not on the screen. Congratulations, you guys. That's pretty amazing. And then I want to shout out, these gals did it and are on target all year long, okay? Woo! Ashley Zelli, Rhonda Deaver, Bethany Scott, Whitney Schleline, Dory Anderson, Andrea Gracielny, and of course, your two sales directors, because you know that that would be true. So congratulations for being on target all year long. And you're not getting a year-long prize from the company, but you'll probably get something from me because I really want to shout that out. So we know that the July, August people, what did we get for the July, August? What was that prize?
Why did I forget? Oh, the packet earrings. The packet earrings.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Maggie.
Yeah.
All right. And then for this July, or I'm sorry, for this September and October, when you do it 2 months in a row, it's that adorable felt board. And shout out to Andrea Gracielny because she already earned it. So she did September and October already. So when you get that in the mail, Andrea, post it for us, okay? Because you're the first one in our family to have it in your possession. Yes. So congratulations to you for that. All right. And then we're going to shout out our on-target stars. And basically, if you have placed any size order since September 16th, you're on target for star, okay? Any size order, okay? But because of our time and making sure we get everything in tonight, I'm just going to start with 300 or more wholesale, okay? Because there are a lot of people that did 200 or more. There's lots and lots. So at 300 or more, we have Lynn Elliott, Val Beardsley, Tammy Shafkin. With 600 or more on target star, Dory Anderson, Ashley Zelli, and Maggie Fortman. With 700 or more, Christy Jorgensen. And already at $2,100 and dollars away from Sapphire, Andrea Gracielny. Congratulations, gals. All right, this is the quarter, you guys. Now, some of y'all missed last quarter, and I know you were sad. So no more missing star, okay? No more missing star. If you are ever going to earn it, this is the easiest quarter to earn star. It's the easiest quarter. It's the easiest quarter. It's when people are buying everything. They want everything that you have, and they want convenience, which is why you're going to like this new e-commerce. Okay, let's recognize our on target, or it's not on target. It's our top 10 in sales. Top 10 in sales. Courage Nation top 10 in sales. Okay, I'm saying Courage Nation. Everybody knows whose unit you're in, so you can do the math yourself when you figure out what number you are in everyone else's unit. Okay. All right. So number 10 with $2,800 in retail sales for the year so far, Sandy Wesolowski. Number 9 with 2,900 is Maggie Fortman. Congratulations, Maggie Fortman. Number 8 with over $3,300 in retail sales, Anna Knutson. Number 7 with $4,500 in retail sales so far, Donnie Manueli. Number 6 with over $4,800 in retail sales, Whitney Schleline. Number 5 also in Rise unit with over $5,100 in retail sales, Bethany Scott. Number 4 with $5,500 in retail sales, Ashley Zelli. Number 3 with over $6,300 in retail sales, Rockstar Rhonda Deaver. Number 2, sitting right next to me with $9,400 in retail sales, Dory Anderson. And number 1 in her 27th anniversary month with over $9,500 and 74 retail, number one, Andrea Gracioli. Congratulations, Andrea. Congratulations to our top 10 gals. All right, court of sharing. It's a small court. Guess who's on it? Cece and Lisa. Cece's killing it. Congrats, Cece. We need more people on the court of sharing court. Yay, yay, yay. That's how we're going to double the bubble, okay? And with all this excitement that is coming down the line from the company, y'all are going to be really glad that you are bringing more Mary Kay family into this bubble, because it's just going to be good, and it's going to be easier to make money. How does that sound? Does that sound good? If it's easier to make money,
Sounds great.
does that sound good? Okay. Cece, are we doing this and then the other stuff?
Oh, I sometimes wish I could follow your cryptic messages, but I didn't quite get that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, director recognition was first, right? Director
Yes.
recognition. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't always understand what's going on in my brain. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's fun.
first of all, this is really exciting. Cece, would you like to announce your own recognition, or would you like me to announce it for you?
You should do it. And then this is the reveal.
Okay, so for the first time ever, your Rising Fire unit in the state of Wisconsin, number 19 most improved unit in the state. So freaking excited. This is totally new. This is the best, the highest ranking the Rising Fire unit has ever had. Number 19 in the state for most improved for the month of September. That's a big deal. They only recognize top 50. We can eventually find out where the rest of the place lands, but only 50 gets recognized. And Rising Fire unit, congratulations, Cece, with your excellence and leading by example. Congratulations.
Thanks for scouring the reco to find these awesome tidbits.
Oh, yes. Yes. See, as your senior, I get to see it automatically. I didn't have to scour.
Nice.
Yes, I get to see stuff automatically. And I was jumping up and down on, yes, jumping up and down. And I'm like, oh, and Dad's like, what? And I was like, well, okay, us, but I got to tell you about CC. So, Mac unit, which one are you going to show first, CC? Which one comes up first?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Mac unit number 7. Number 7 most improved as of September of 2025. We dropped from number 6 to number 7, most improved. And you know, to me, this is the most important thing, because this is beating us. It is beating other people too, but it's based on your own stuff. And it's a big deal, you guys, because we are 45% higher than we were last year at this time.
Wow.
So July, we beat last July. August, we beat last August. September, we beat last September with over 16,276 in production. Our best month of the new seminar year. 16,000 is a big deal. And number 7 most improved. And then in the state, we are currently ranked number 8 in the state as of September. That ranking is as of November of 2024. So it goes from November to November or December? October. No. It goes year to year. So I don't know if it's November to November or if it's November to December, or December to November, but it's almost over. It's only, I think October is the last month, maybe November, but we're going to see where we're going to end up. And we only dropped because now the fabulous Rachel, that is Lisa Madsen's daughter, has now absorbed her national sales director mom's unit, or we would still be number 7. So, hey, I'm all right with, you know, a national sales director's daughter getting over $1 million unit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We love you, Lisa. We love you, Rachel. Okay. All right. So We got work to do if we want to pass all these people, girls. Got double the bubble. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right. So, we're going to do a little bit of the e-commerce stuff and then we'll come to the events. Okay. So there are three main things that you're going to hear tonight. Three main missions that I want you to hear tonight. There is a new e-commerce experience that is on your InTouch website, and you are going to want to print these 6 pieces of paper yourself. It says new commerce experience, what you need to know. You're going to print this and you're going to read it, and you're going to read it a couple times. Okay. Because I've now read it 3 or 4 times and I know it pretty well. And I'm going to share this to you, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about it until you're sick of it, because that's how we're going to learn it. Okay. Tonight, we're just going to give you a brief introduction. And then on Monday, the 20th, we're doing a Mary Kay Biz Bootcamp virtually, where we're going to talk about several things. Image is going to be one of them. Holiday sales is going to be another thing. And number 3 is going to be navigating the new e-commerce. Okay. So tonight's just an introduction and the most important things that you need to know just right now. Okay. So I'm going to help you navigate this by giving you little bites. I do not know all the answers. And you might have a question I don't know the answer to yet. So we're not going to go in the weeds. We're just going to keep it super simple tonight. We're going to give you an overview and then share with you things that you're going to want to do as a checklist in the month of October. And there is literally an October checklist for success right on InTouch. Okay. You're going to want to print it yourself. And there it is, CC showing it. You're going to want to print it yourself. I will make sure that you're going to get some of these are going to show up in Facebook after we're done talking tonight. I didn't want to send them to you too far ahead because I didn't want anybody freaking out. Okay. Because there's no need for that. Okay. So Andrea didn't even know what I was going to say. And she already said so many amazing things about trusting the company, because they always have our best interest at heart. You always have to remember that. And one of our new friends, Amy Spickler, who is a sales director in the Chicago area, prior to that March of 2023 career conference that we had in Menominee Falls, remember that? Prior to that, I didn't even know she was around. I didn't even know who she was. And she just got back from her very first top sales director trip. She's been in Mary Kay for 24 years. She's been a sales director for 23, something like that. And she just earned her first trip, just came back. And one of the first things she said to us at the Chicago sales director meeting last Friday was, the company has our backs and they know what they're doing. And when changes come around or products or whatever, I trust them so much. And she said that was really, really clear on the top sales director trip. And I thought, great. I love that someone who'd never been on a trip before said that. So the company, you have things again to remember. The company, remember, we don't owe anybody any money. Okay. We're in the black. All right. While other companies are changing their model and everything, we're not changing anything. We're just going to keep getting better. Have you guys seen those misconceptions videos? They're awesome. They're hilarious. They're true. Whenever Mary Kay shares them, share them. Put them on your stories. Put them on Facebook. They're amazing. And that is just one more way that Mary Kay, the company, is helping us to stay relevant in front of our clients. The new way that clients are going to order from our websites, you guys, is going to blow your mind, because it's going to be easy. It's going to be easier. It's going to be an easier customer experience. It's going to be an easier consultant experience, and you're going to make more money. Do all of those things appeal to you? Easier for customers, easier for you, make more money. Okay. All right. I want to give you a scenario. Susie Consultant is not active, and Susie Consultant wants to place a $100 order. And if Susie Consultant is not active and she goes on her Mary Kay in touch to order some products and she puts in $100 order, is she going to get a discount? No. When this new experience comes into effect, end of December, early January, we're not totally sure yet. Susie consultant who's not active and just needs $100 worth of product will actually get a 30% discount. When a new consultant has a party, a virtual party, and because virtual parties are big, right? Especially for new consultants when we're trying to reach people everywhere. So Andrea's got a guest in Timbuktu, and we got one in somewhere here and somewhere there and somewhere there. And Andrea's got this virtual party and she's a brand new consultant and she's got people everywhere, but Andrea's not active yet. If they go to her website, can they place an order currently? No. And would she make 50% if she wasn't active yet? No. Coming up very soon, when a new beauty consultant has her first, she's got her virtual party going and people are like, yeah, I'm going to go to your website. Yes, I'm excited. She's not active yet. And they all start placing orders. She makes 30%. So the three main things that I'm going to tell you tonight, or that you're going to hear tonight, is that there is a new way for our customers to shop. And it's not going to be called personal website anymore. It's going to be called My Shop. My as in my. Okay. And it's going to be easier for your clients to order. And the main thing to hear from that piece is that when someone orders from your website in the future, not yet, this is not yet. They're rolling things out slowly because this is a very big change for our company. Their orders are going to be automatically sent CDS. Automatically. They will be able to go on your My Shop. They will be able to order. It will automatically be sent. You will automatically get money in your account. The order will be automatically taken care of. You are hands-free. They get their order faster. You just sat there and didn't do anything. Okay. Now I know some of you already have questions and we'll come to it. Okay. And remember, some of them I don't know yet because we're all learning this together. And we also don't have every detail yet. Okay. Because since the company told us this 3 weeks ago for sales directors, they've already given us more information that they've also given you now that they didn't give us initially. So some of this we're seeing with you for the first time also. Okay. Number two thing that you want to take home tonight and to remember is that non-active and T status, that means anyone who's brand new, who's never ordered, someone who's not active, someone's in T status, they will get a 30% discount going on to In Touch or going when someone orders from their website. What is the discount that someone would get now if someone goes to their website and places an order and they're not active? Yep, 0. What will it be? 30%. Yes. Thank you for paying attention. Yes, yes. Okay. And then number 3 thing that you're going to take home tonight and know is there will be no more pro pay. And I know some of you really like that. And I have never actually had a conversation with anyone in 28 years that said, I really love pro pay. That's a really awesome thing to use. No one has ever said that to me. And we've used it this whole time because it's the thing that people have. And I remember like 5 years ago, it might have even been longer. I remember just neutral. Yes, thank you, Cece. Neutral. I remember somebody telling me, I don't use ProPay. And I'm like, you don't use ProPay? How do you do orders on your website? And she's like, no, that's stupid. And I'm like, what? She's like, no. And then when Jen Bessiker started doing all these Facebook parties like 4-ish years ago, and she'd be like, I take Cash App, I do Zelle, I do any way that they want. And I was like, what is this heresy? You take other things other than ProPay and credit cards? What? And I started doing it because other people started doing it. And ProPay is a dinosaur. And it's not convenient. Okay. And so now I'm going to address all 3 things. But those are the 3 things that you're going to hear tonight. Okay. So let's go to the first one again. So your personal website is now going to be called My Shop, and your personal website manager is what it was called in the past, where you would enter little details about yourself and your zip codes and all of this, is now going to be called My Shop Manager. Top things about it, they're going to be really cool. You're actually going to have, you guys, like, you know how on Instagram or Facebook, you know how you have that little paragraph that talks about you, that you put in there whatever you want? Okay. You're going to get that, and you're going to have room for 6 pictures. You're going to have room for your iStory. You're going to have room for 6 pictures. So if you want to show yourself and your kids and your team and your car and whatever you want to show, so that a person, when they're looking you up, is getting even a better flavor for how you run your life and your business. They're going to get to know you better just by looking at pictures from your website. Currently, on your personal website, you are able to choose up to 5 zip codes. Did you guys know that? Up to 5? Okay, it's going to change to 2. And here's the important thing to learn about it. Right now, when it's the 5 zip codes, that's really good if you live in Timbuktu, and then she's got 5 zip codes that are also in Timbuktu. You know who it's not good for? Milwaukee, who has, Maggie Fortman has 5, 6, 7, 8 zip codes just in Milwaukee. That sucks. So Maggie, when someone's looking at Maggie and her 5 zip codes, they get this much. Her out here in the cornfield, where she's got acres and acres and miles for one zip code, she's got more territory, if you will. Okay. What they're doing is changing it to 2 zip codes. One is your home address, automatically, where your products go automatically. The second zip code will be whatever you choose. But in those zip codes, they're up to a 50-mile radius of it. Okay. So if I say 53051, which is my home zip code, I will get between 10 and 50-mile radius of me that they still are, goes in the search. Okay. Which, by the way, it goes all the way down to Racine, because that's how far Racine is. So to give you, I still would have met Val. Okay. So like, to give you an example. Okay. So maybe Maggie wants her Milwaukee one, but maybe she wants to work in La Crosse. Fine. Put in La Crosse. Put in whatever one other zip code that you want. Your reach is going to be bigger. So even though you have less zip codes, the reach for it will actually be bigger. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Number 2, the 30% discount for non-active tees and people that are brand new. So what it's going to be is, let's do a new person scenario initially, because I think that's the easiest one. A new person joins Mary Kay, and let's say that as of yet, she's not placed any size order. Great Starts is all still staying. How we do inventory, all of that is still staying. This has nothing to do with inventory. It has nothing to do with stocking your products. Okay. We're still going to have those conversations. We're still earning rewards for their 600. All of that. Great Starts is totally staying exactly the same. Let's say the new person starts, and we didn't even have our conversation yet about inventory, but her mom is like, I don't want to wait. I want this right now. You guys, do you know how many parties I have done for people where I could have just said, this could be your party, and they could literally be sitting there putting an order in on their beauty consultant's website, like right then and there? Do you know how the turnover, the speed of which we're going to be able to handle things is going to be so much better? So new consultant is, Lisa, I don't even know what products I want to order yet, Lisa. But Lisa's mom already loves $200 worth of products. Dory takes her little self and goes to new consultant's website and orders $200 worth of products, and that new consultant gets a 30% commission. Dory gets the products because they were sent automatically, and now as soon as that order in that calendar month equals to that 450, it's now a cumulative way to make 50%. Unlike now, okay? So let's say, I'll even do even easier math. Let's say new consultant Susie joins and someone from her virtual party orders 100 and someone else orders 100 and then another girl orders 100. There's 300, okay? She's at 30%. But now another girl does another 100. Oh, and then this other girl does another 50. Oh, now she's at 450 retail, 50%. So the minute she is at 450 retail for the month in sales, her discount goes to 50%. The commission is already given to her automatically. It's automatically put into your bank account. Automatically. Okay. She now receives her 50% discount. Okay. Whereas currently, if she's not active, they can't order from her website and get a deal, a discount, right? They can look at her website, but can't order from it until she's active. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the wow, Bethany. Yes. Okay. So my new team member, let's see, I'm just trying to think who my new team member in July, Heather Settlemeyer, did a 600. It was mostly for herself. Her mom got a couple of things, but she saw the benefit of a 600 getting over 1,300. She totally saw that benefit. But if that day her mom wanted to order something with the new way, her mom could order something, Heather would get a 30% discount, and Heather could still do her 600. Yes, Bethany, it is a game changer, and still get all the great start benefits. Yes. So what it's going to do for new people is amazing. Now, most of you on here are in the top 20% of the unit. You're active all the time, selling a few products, okay? Most of you. This new way to do things is going to be huge for the other 80%, or if you have ever fallen into the other 80%, okay? Someone just last month ordered $100 retail. That's why I keep using that number. She knew she wasn't active, but she just wanted $100 worth of stuff, and she didn't want to talk to me or her recruiter. So she got $100 sent to her, which is fine, but she didn't get a discount. She didn't make any money on it, right? And neither did I, because I don't earn a commission when people place retail orders that are in our unit. I don't make a commission on that either. So the recruiter doesn't make a commission. The director doesn't make a commission. But now when someone's like, I had a baby, I don't really want to do my business, or I'm going through divorce or whatever, any scenario you can come up with, and somebody's like, I just need to get some stuff. Great, go ahead and get your stuff. It's 30% discount. So what Mary Kay is also taking into consideration is that life happens. And you shouldn't be penalized because life happens. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea said, I see lots of good here. Yes, you shouldn't be penalized because life happens, right? What this will also do is, if Andrea just made 30% on that order, right? Because she wasn't active, but for that order, she got that 30%. That means her recruiter, who is me, that means I'll make my recruiter commission as well, because Andrea made a commission. See, we only make commissions if someone makes commissions. So that means Andrea got 30% on that $100 order, and I get recruiter commission. None of those structures are changing as far as I know. Thank you, Maggie. It is brilliant of the company to do it. So what I think that this is going to do is bring in more people that are in this group that I think we miss sometimes, because we promote a business, right? And then we tell them, but if you want a discount, come in. And people like that, and they appreciate that, but they get like a discount 1 or 2 times, and then they don't order anymore. Or maybe they don't order till their year is almost up. I don't know. Andrea's current question is about shipping and processing fees. I don't know that detail today. It might be in the frequently asked questions, which I didn't get an opportunity to print, but I don't have it yet. I don't know that detail today, but as soon as I find it, I will let you know, Andrea, for sure. And compassionate and really does live the golden rule. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then let's go to number 3. Staying on task is the no more ProPay. So what you're going to be switching to is something called Stripe. Okay. I've not looked it up yet. That's why tonight is a general overview. I've not looked this up yet, but apparently this is a very popular way for people to already do shopping. So a lot of people are already familiar with Stripe and might even have a Stripe account already. Okay. Basically, we're not saving credit cards anymore. And we never had a problem with Mary Kay and ProPay, but you know, ProPay one time did have a breach. So it wasn't with us, but they did. So stuff can happen. So Stripe is not saving credit cards. So you're not saving people's credit cards in ProPay anymore. If they go to the website, their card is being automatically charged. We're not having that. We're not saving that information. Through Stripe, you can accept Apple Pay, Google Pay, and credit cards. So if someone wants to pay you a different way. Now, of course, can you still do Venmo or if you do PayPal or if you do other ways of collecting funds? Yes, remember we are independent contractors. You can collect funds however you want, okay? But for in-touch orders or for the website orders, it's going through Stripe, okay? So conversations, what kind of conversations will you have with your clients? If you have clients that automatically go to your website and never talk to you, it's not going to really change for them. They're just still not going to talk to you. They're getting their stuff, okay? But most of our people want to talk to us, but you know what? As we were talking about this, I told Mom and Alan at dinner, I'm like, I'm going to explain to you before I explain it to everybody what we're talking about tonight. And Papa said, because you learn it more the more you talk about it. Yes. So the best thing you guys can also, yes, you'll need to create a Stripe account. And if so, when? We'll talk about that next, Andrea. When you guys are done hearing this tonight, tell it to somebody. I don't care if you have to tell it to your dog, a stuffed animal, or if you want to leave a box for me and just repeat everything you heard, okay? Because that's how you learn it. The fastest way to learn something is repeating it after you just heard it and doing it, okay? So we were talking because Mom had this client that doesn't want to talk to her ever. She's just old and she just wants to order her stuff. And Mom's like, and you can do this and this, and you don't ever have to talk to me. And she's like, great. Okay. So I just was thinking the other day, sometimes people just don't want to talk to you. And I know it's not what we want and it makes us a little sad, right? But it's true. They just want their stuff. Sometimes they just want their stuff. Sometimes they don't care about the dealio sheet. Sometimes they don't care. They just want their stuff. And this will make it easier for them to just get their stuff. Now, if you have people that need hand holding, still let them hand hold. Let them take the photos. Let them send you the texts. Talk to them however you want. It doesn't change how you're doing your business. It's just giving you another opportunity with web orders to be hands-free from a web order. Because what was also happening, you guys, is if people didn't log into InTouch or check their email, those orders just sat there. So that seems like, and all of you are like, well, that wouldn't happen to me. But it could. When I had a baby, I wasn't checking InTouch and my email to see if I had an order all the time, right? You're in a car accident or the hospital or someone is sick or ill or you're handling big life things. You're not thinking about a web order. Well, now, since they'll be sent automatically, things will be handled much more efficiently, okay? Things will be more efficient. Okay, let's go to what we need to do in October. And then we got to quick do events. And then we're going to be done with this part for tonight. But what I'm going to do I didn't answer your question yet, I'm going to post some of these resources in Courage Nation Facebook group, and in boards will have its own folder, e-commerce, okay, with some graphics for you to see. There's a really good one that even talks about what InTouch does now, what my shop will do. Very easy to decipher and understand. I even only looked at this one once and I figured it out. Okay. Okay. So what you want to do for October, I'm going to print this, but we're going to talk about it real quick. You're going to want to, first of all, as I said at the very beginning, you're going to want to print the new e-commerce experience on the hub. Okay. You're going to want to print that. It's 6 pages. Okay. You're going to want to print it and read it. You're going to want to go to InTouch and make sure that you already have your preferred bank for direct deposit. Some of you have been around a long time and you already are getting that. If you are newer, I'm going to say in the last year, make sure you are set up for direct deposit. If you are really new, last 6 months to a year, make sure that on your InTouch profile, you have your social security number. Okay? Because Stripe works with your social security number. Okay? You wish you'd have thought of it, Ashley. Great. Okay. Then you're going to want to go to your My Customers, whether you're doing it in the app or on, it's probably the easiest to do this on desktop. There are a few fields that are not going to migrate. If there's important things for you to know, you're going to want to copy those things and put them into the notes section of the customer's profile. Okay. And then any order that's on My Customers since December of 2023 until October 31st, any order on My Customers. These are not InTouch orders. These are simply orders that were already placed to your website from your customers. Okay. So when you're looking on InTouch, it's under My Customers, right? And it says orders. You look at all those since December of 2023 until October 31st. Make sure you have those, update the statuses. So if it says processed, but it doesn't say shipped, delivered, whatever, change the status to make sure that it's processed, shipped, delivered, whatever, because as of October 31st, you're not going to be able to see that anymore. So you need all your orders all cleared up. The history for your clients is only going to show for 2 years, the last 2 years. So December of 2023 forward is the history that is going to show up in your customers' files on My Customers. I know that can be a little bit scary, but for some of you, I switched over from Main Street Boulevard to just using My Customers in 2020. So for the last 5 years, I have only used My Customers. I didn't use Boulevard anymore for tracking clients' orders, and it's fine. Why? Because they got it sitting in front of them. Oh, you need another coffee cup, Lisa? Show me the coffee cup. Oh, you need another lip liner? Show it to me. I can only go back 2 years. If it's older than 2 years, they shouldn't have it anyway, right? So, okay, if you ordered it 2 years ago, I can't tell you what color it was because now you need a new one. If you ordered it, basically, think about this. If someone says, well, I ordered it once before, well, it must have been longer than 2 years ago, so let's get you a new one. Okay, so that's also brilliant. You don't need to go further back than that. And if they say, did I? Well, it's been longer than 2 years. You either should throw it away or you need a new one. Okay, so that'll help answer that question. Okay, so I will post in the boards app. I'll make its own folder and on InTouch, or I'm sorry, and Facebook. That means it's accessible to all of you for all the ways, because you have accessibility to boards or you have accessibility to Facebook. The October checklist, I'll put it in there, but also Mary Kay has it on there for you right now too. Okay. But there's your October checklist. So basically, all you need to do in the month of October is print the thing and read it, print the little 5-page thing and read it, check the frequently asked questions, and do the October checklist. That's all you need to do. Okay. As we get more information, we'll share it with you. If you've got really good team members and friends that were not on tonight that you were like, they should really watch this, we're recording it. Give us a little minute because it has to go from CC's to mine and we have to figure that out. So just give us a little minute to figure that out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just shut up. And if we can put the view back on everybody, how are you guys feeling? Deep breath in, breathe out. Okay. 2 of my detailed people and my C's are giving me thumbs up and breathing. Okay, I'm liking that. The eyes are like, I don't know what you said, Lisa, but it'll be fine. So the eyes I'm not worried about.
Yeah, and I mean, there's some really good questions that you guys are asking too. There's some that we just simply don't know yet either. I do think there's a lot that will help in the frequently asked questions. And then again, there's some things that we simply don't know yet. So I know that come November 1st, you will have access to see certain things. Again, we'll pause our conversation here. But do just read everything, write down notes if you continue to have questions, and we can have an individual conversation. But we're kind of on the same page now. So yeah, there's no secrets we're keeping from you, we promise.
Right. We only had to keep the one that we couldn't tell you that it was coming yet.
Right.
And when we read it too, we were like, it's not October, we have a month to finish. We're not doing that yet. So we also put things in the order that for our brain to process it also. October 20th, Monday the 20th, we're going to do a big biz boot camp. Okay. We'll do more details then. So maybe even between now and then, you print the thing, you do your October action items, do those things first, maybe even before October 20th, if you can, so that you have some experience with our conversation on the 20th. Okay. And, yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, great. You guys did that really well. And I watched someone else handle it with their team, and you guys handled it way better. Way better.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's new. We'll all learn together. It'll be great.
Yes, and we are learning it all together. Yes. So we only know like this much more than you now. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So now we're all we're getting there all the same. Okay. All right. Cece's gonna throw the graphics up for October. It is going to be a fast month because it is a fast month. So it's already the 6th. All right. So Wednesday the 8th is going to be Epic Winning Wednesday. Remember, Epic Winning Wednesday is click that. Can you click that? It's not me, ma'am. Yeah. Casey, can you put the next one? Epic Winning Wednesday. Just put them up there in order. Okay. That's your Epic Winning Wednesday is 7:30. Remember, this is that a program that CC and I paid for with National Sales Directors Jill Davis, Cheryl Fulcher, and Julia Mundy Garner on $500 cash giveaway, 5 e-starts given away, free product drawings. 7:30, it's only 30 minutes long. There is a national sales director that's going to be presenting this one. It's going to be awesome, and this is how we're going to double the bubble. Next event after that is the 11th, is Saturday. For senior consultants and above are invited. We did the first one in September. It was great. We had 3 of our red jackets there. And I know many of you said you couldn't make the last one, but you were excited about this one. It will be in Menominee Falls. Fiddleheads at this one until we figure out where we're going to go differently. Just let me know by the 5th that you're coming, which is, that won't work. That's yesterday. Okay. Just let us know that you're coming. Okay. And we're navigating more changes together. We also are talking about events and how we are building this Mary Kay family. and some extra details. So it was very, very fruitful last time. And if you have an opinion on how you want things to go, this is one of the places that you get to share that opinion, and it gets heard. Okay, it gets heard when you're in this environment. Okay. After the 11th is Monday the 13th, our fall beauty bar with we want to focus. Well, you guys have only seen the new stuff in person once at the Marriott, so we want to make sure that you can see it here in the falls as well, and that everybody is making sure they're getting matched for their concealer, because people are guessing wrong. They're guessing too dark. People are guessing too dark. Okay, so I was light beige concealer or deep ivory concealer before, and now I'm light 2 or light 3, usually light 2, which is surprising. So many people are falling into the light 1 category. Some people are falling into light 2 or light 3, and they thought they would be in the medium category. So we really want to make sure we get everybody matched for the concealer. And if you have a bruise anywhere on your body, we want to try Kiana McKinney's deep peach idea to see if it covers even on a white girl. So bring your bruised up self and we'll cover the bruises. Okay. And then and by the way, Monday the 13th is the only Monday in person this month. So please make every effort to come there, and bring your friends, bring your Mary Kay family. Of course, we'll always pin new team members there. We will always welcome new Mary Kay family there. And there will always be tips and tricks to learn as a beauty consultant there. And then Monday the 20th is going to be MK Biz Bootcamp, which was already on the calendar before we learned about e-commerce, by the way. And it was going to include image and holiday sales. And now it's also going to be including navigating the changes and more. Okay. So learn to become the pro you desire to be. And that's hosted by Lisa and Cece and team. So a few of you will be called upon to help us with that as well. And then the following Monday, the 27th, y'all get yourself on this. We are going to do a glass skin sesh. You know, our goal is to get all 50 states represented. Okay. If you've got people that you want to mail samples to, they can either follow along QVC style and just watch us, or they can follow along and have the products done. So we created a bit.ly link, which is asking them for their information, for their details. If you have the products at your house and you can send them, that is preferred. If you don't, we can help you with it. But I am hoping that you are being studious and professional and have samples on hand that you're able to send to your clients. But if you don't, let us know and we can assist you with that. So the link goes to CC and I, but we can definitely, as soon as someone registers on it, we will let you know. Mm-hmm. Or you make sure that when you invite somebody, you tell them, hey, are you coming? Because I want to get you these samples. Okay. So you still have 3 weeks to get them their samples and get people invited to this awesome event. Okay. Ghost those pores and unmask your glass skin with Mary Kay's Best. So glass skin is all the rage. Mary Kay's had glass skin forever. Okay. Remember, when all this stuff comes out, it's just another way to sell products, and Mary Kay doesn't create this stuff. Other people do because their products aren't so amazing. So they have to keep coming up with gimmicks to get to catch people. Mm-hmm. We just ride on the gimmick train because our products are already amazing. We just ride on the gimmick train. It is basically what everything you've been doing. It's already your miracle set. It's already your masking products. There's a few extra things that we'll use as well, but basically they're trying our products and falling in love on screen together. Okay. And the more states we have represented, the better. Okay. And I think that's it. Yes, Lisa?
Yep.
That's it for events. Okay. Questions? Andrea sees a few apps for Stripe. Is it free or paid? I'm not sure on that. So we're going to look up more on that as well. We're going to, that detail we did not get. So we're going to probably do some of that on our own, some of our own digging. And after tonight now, this is the very first Monday since we have this information that now everyone's telling their teams, right? So everybody is now telling all of their units. So that means more people are going to have things like this that are helpful for all of us to learn printed that we can share with you guys. So we'll let those people do that. Cece said not quite. We'll read all the details. Maggie, did you have a question or you had your hand raised?
Oh, I thought it wouldn't let me unmute. If there's a new catalog being mailed to our people in November, when can we order the new products?
That will be the winter release, and it is typically the month before the quarter ends. So
No, but her question makes sense. Why would they put out a catalog if we can't get it yet, if it's winter product? I actually have the same question. I'm wondering.
Okay, I'll just look it up and I'll let you all know because it should say on the PCP when we can order.
Well, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay, never mind.
So I was trying to answer that and I'm
yeah. So they changed. So okay. So fall
Sorry.
holiday, we
Does-
didn't get to go ahead.
sorry, it does say the 10th to the 15th. So they'll
Yeah,
be
that's what
mailing
it
and
is.
they'll receive them around the time that we can begin ordering and when it would launch on our websites.
Okay, so for those who did Star and PCP, we can order on November 10th.
Okay. Yep.
Very good. Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
Yes. So what are you going to do in October? Y'all are going to get your fall holiday stuff because it's not staying around. You're
Mhm.
clear? Andrea has ordered those cheek things 3 times. 3 times. Okay. Many
stuff.
multiples, many lots. Okay. So I want to make sure that you're not running out of things. I don't want you guys to be the ones that are sad that you have to go to the dollar store and buy the stupid dollar store socks because you missed them because you didn't get your free ones from Mary Kay.
Mm-hmm.
Get your free socks from Mary Kay. All right. Get your free socks. All right. Tentative date for the Christmas party is either December 16th or 17th. The tentative part is which day it is. It is one of those days. It's either Tuesday the 16th or Wednesday the 17th. Same place as last year. We're going back to the Bavarian Beer House because we had so much fun. The food was awesome and we have room to grow there. We will also celebrate stars that night with a free refreshment prior to everyone else arriving. Okay, we had so much fun doing that last year. We'll change the attire this year. We'll do something else. Okay. Friday, November 7th for Red Jackets is Red Jackets are invited to the Chicago area sales director meeting. That's going to be a big deal. And also save the date for Chicago Rama for January 24th. January 24th, Chicago Rama. You can pay me already $85. You get an early bird $10 savings for registering for Chicago Rama in October, paying me in October for
Or
$85.
Not
Or
just
CC.
Lisa.
Yeah, or CC.
Your sales.
Your per unit. The price goes up to $95 as of November 1st. But the Chicago Rama people want to give the Chicago area people a chance to get in for a deal. Okay. Chicago Rama is an all-day event on Saturday, January 24th in Lombard, Illinois, from like 8 to 4. We go down the night before, so we stay over Friday night. It is an absolute blast. We have dinner together Friday night. And then it's a huge event on Saturday, like career conference. So there's training and giveaways and tons of recognition. And it is an absolute blast. It's an absolute blast. Last year was off the hook. Okay, so that's another date to save. Saturday, November 29th, if you are local, Saturday, November 29th, I'm going to do Small Business Saturday at Fiddleheads, bringing my open house with me and displays, and you are welcome there to bring your guests and your things that you want to sell or take orders that day or whatever. Okay, Saturday, November 29th at Fiddleheads. If you wanted to do an open house and you didn't have the space or you didn't know how you were going to manage it, or or you wanted to do a different one another time, Cece and I are doing our big one, the 2 weeks before that. But if you want to use Small Business Saturday with us, Cece's going to do one in Waukesha at a place local to her, and I'm going to do one in the falls and take advantage of Small Business Saturday. If you want to join me there, you are welcome to. Okay. So you'll get more details on all of these things that are coming, but there's just all these things that we wanted to make sure you have on your calendar and have the information as soon as possible. Because we know your calendar fills fast, right? Okay. Anything else? Did we get it all? It was a lot. Be a sponge. Yes, absolutely. Be a sponge. Absolutely. Anything else, Cease?
You got it. We nailed it.
Okay, we did pretty good for all that. Only 15 minutes over for all that extra. I think we did good. Well, it's the biggest change that's come around in the company for quite some time. So, yes, listen to it again, and go ahead and when we'll post this, it'll be on YouTube. Cece's going to put it on my YouTube channel. You'll get to see it. Just skip the recognition part and go right to the listening again. Okay. And I listened to someone else do it the other day with their team, and I just walked around with it while I was doing my work. I just listened to it in the background and learned a lot that way too, some of which I shared with you. Okay. Exciting things are happening, family. Thank you for your time. Thank you.